Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss and create Codecommit repository. So Codecommit repository is a fully managed source control service that hosts private Git repositories. It is fully secured and highly available, encrypted in rest and in transit. Also, we don't need internet gateway, NAT instance, or VPN connectivity to connect to the Codecommit. So to do that, I have created a public VPC and then all the subnets and route tables for it. I have also created a EC2 instance, which I will use as a jump box, which has internet gateway attached to it. Then through this EC2 instance jump box, I will enter into my private EC2 instance. And from here, with the help of Vpc endpoint, that is Codecommit endpoint and Git Codecommit endpoint, I will access my Codecommit repository. I will clone it and then work on my local repository and report repository. So the plan for today is to create a before that, you need to have an IAM user with all the required permissions. And then we create a VPC and internet gateway and attach that internet gateway, public subnet, private subnet, and route tables, and public EC2 and private EC2. Up to here, I have already created a few videos before, which I can share the link below. Now, today's target is to create VPC endpoints, create a repository, and clone this repository to the private EC2 instance and work in it and create some branches as well. So let's get rid of this document now and come back to the AWS console. So you can see I have a VPC here, subnets already created, public subnet, private subnet, route table, also internet gateway is there, and security groups as well. So now I need to create a VPC endpoint. Okay, let's create an endpoint. Commit endpoint. Okay. Just leave the AWS services as it is. Codecommit. It will bring up for us. So Codecommit. Select your VPC and the subnet. So we need to choose our private subnet here, as we don't want our public subnet in here, but we don't want that. So just through the private subnet, we will connect to our repository. And the security group need to be my private security group as well. I'm just checking all good. Yeah, so Codecommit endpoint. Create that. Okay, this is creating. Now create another endpoint, that is Git endpoint. So Git Codecommit and leave AWS services as it is. Commit. So I'm recording here. Again, select the VPC, private subnet, the private EC2 instance, security group as well. Security group. Yeah. Policy, leave as it is. Create endpoint. So now we have two VPC endpoints creating. Let's create Codecommit repository as well. So test repo. Description can be anything. Okay, so that's been created now. What you need to do while these endpoints are being created, repository is already there. Yeah. Let's go to the EC2 instance. I think I'm already in a public EC2 instance connected, and I have downloaded the Git here. What I need to do now is let's connect to your private EC2 instance. So get the IP and password as well. Decrypt your Windows password. So how did we is the IP address here? Oops, sorry. Okay, just give it a username and password from here. Administrator. And password is whatever it is. Okay. Yes. Just waiting for my private EC2 instance to restart. So what I will do, I will then copy the git to private EC2 instance and then install git, and then we'll work from here. As I said earlier, we will not be working from public EC2 instance as that has an internet gateway attached to it. Okay, so you can see here is only private IP address visible. And while in my other machine, I need to separate that. It always plays with me. There it is. So we have two instances. This one is public and this one is private. So I just want to copy get to my private EC2 instance because I cannot download it. It has no internet connectivity and no internet gateway attached to it. Okay, need to just run this. These are just next, and will get installed in a few minutes. Okay, we don't want to release, but I want to launch it. Brilliant. So now I need to use it to clone my repository. cdc users administrator desktop. Okay. What I need to do now is clone the repository. Run HTTPS. Just add git clone before that. Right. Need to now provide my HTTPS credentials of my IAM user. Let me see if I have one. Otherwise, I will create one now. Okay, where is that window? It's here. Let me split in half. If that helps. Okay, let's go to IAM. Users. Let me see if what rights this user gets. Cloud India, this is all about the Cloud India. Well, I will give this user admin rights and Codecommit full access, and then I will add permissions to this, attaching existing policies. Okay, I want to give it administrator right. And then code commit. Let me see for. Okay, so in the code commit, we have three types of rights: full access, which can do everything; power user, he can add in everything but cannot delete everything; and the read-only user just has very limited rights as well. So I will give this user for a test purpose as full code commit user. Right, I don't want this window here. So this, okay. So let's review it. I'm giving these two rights. Those other rights are can be there. I use these users for other purposes as well. So I believe these two are required for this. I will check now. Right, so far it looks all right, but in future, I will also create a pipeline from this user. So let me give it more rights. Code pipeline, code pipeline, WS code pipeline, and code build as well. Because for my backup purpose, I will need to create a code pipeline which will trigger my code commit repository and will move it to the S3 bucket. For that, I need these rights for the user as well. S3 access as well. This should be enough for now. We'll see. If not, then we may need to remove some rights and in few nodes. Okay, now go to security credentials. We have his access key, which is active, but I don't have it anymore. So I may need to create another one, but for now I need a HTTPS credential for this user. Okay. So copy this and okay, and the password. Let's see if that clones my repository. Nice one. So my test repository is already on my desktop now. Okay. You can also see your repository here. Well, I will download these credentials for now and close it. I'm going to the Codecommit repository. Test repo, which is empty now. At the moment, there is nothing. And here we will create a document now, and then you will see the difference here. Okay, let's create a document. Say master text file. Okay. You can put your all YAML code or any kind of files create here. I'm just creating it. Master. Control S. Just enlarge this a bit. And close it. So this is having only my message. Closing it. So once I am here, what I need to do now, I need to go to this repository, test repository, and use these command git add, and message, okay, updated master. Why master? Because I am working in a master branch at the moment. So now you need to, when you try to commit, you need to provide your email address and your name in this format. Git config global dot email space 786 at yahoo.com. Also, in the same way, you need to provide your name so it knows who is committing this change. Username, say, I will say Sid. Okay. Now, if you commit the change, this will accept. Yeah, you can see, so one file change. Yeah. Now you need to do git push. Right. Once you have done the git push, you will see your remote repository has been now updated. Text repository, master text document, and your message appears here. It's master. Yeah. In the commits, if you go in the commit, it will tell you who committed that. Sid is the author, which we provided the name and the email address. And the message was, it's master. So we have worked in the master branch. We have shown you the commits as well. Now what I will do, I will create some branches here. So far we have only default branch, which is master branch. So I will create a branch here. There is a different ways of doing it. What I will do is to throw this command window. So let's do that. I'm just trying to get some space here. So get branch say Manchester. Okay. Good. Check. Manchester. So now you are, instead of master branch, you are now working in the Manchester branch. Now if I go in the repository and create another document, which can be Manchester 2, let's go to Manchester 2, and add a document here, updated Manchester. Save it. Closing it. And I can close this as well. So if I use the same command as from this Manchester branch, git add commit and message updated. Okay, so one file change again, and when we do git push, git push setup system right. So I need to use this command, git push set upstream. Okay, it is pushing the change. Let's see what has happened now. So Manchester branch has its own updated for Manchester branch, its own commit. Repository, still we have only master document in here. Now there is various ways of doing it to create a pull request as well. or I can do it from the command. So if now I go to master, now I'm back again, switch to the master branch and get Manchester. This has now merged my code. And get push. Right. You can see now master and Manchester, both branches have been merged here. That's the whole point of doing this git repository and branches. There is another way of doing it. Let's show me that as well. Creating another branch, git branch. Created a London branch and a London document as well. Let me see. You can see it's here now. Now git check out London. Spelling mistake. Check London. Now you can see I am already in a London branch, working inside the London branch. In the same way, you can have your different users and give their name to the branches, and they can work separately in their own branch. And at the end of the day, they can once they finish, they can use git push, git commit and git push. And when the main developer comes, he can log in as a master branch and then git merge all the branches he wants to merge all the codes for the day. This is a one way of doing. The other way we are doing now. So git checkout London. Again, you can put all the codes here or just use the vim command or echo command, whichever you like. So London.txt file. If I open that, I can put here whatever I need to. Hi, this is colon, so escape colon WQ exclamation mark and enter. So you have saved something in your document by writing in the commands. You see this has been written here in your document. Again, you need to play with the same commands, git add, git commit, updated user. Okay, and git push. Okay, git push. Once we have done this, just let's go back to this window and see what changes have happened. So this is master branch. You go to London branch. So his commit are updated by London. So you can see his commit there as well. It's not merged yet because we have not played the merge command yet, as we did in the Manchester document case. Now we will do it differently. So what I will do, I will create a pull request from here. So I want to merge to my master branch the source code, whatever is in London. Let me make it bigger here. So compare it. So it is saying it is mergeable. There are currently no conflicts between London and Manchester. You can close this pull request. Okay. So the difference is, hi, this is London user. This will get added. So I will create a pull request. Sorry, need to give it a name. Say a developer or whatever you like. And create a pull request. As soon as you create the pull request, if you have admin rights as well, this window merge will appear in front of you. If you click on this window, merge, this will give you what kind of merge you want. Fast forward, and also you want to delete the source branch London after merging. That means the code will be merged to your master branch and the London branch will get deleted. So in this case, I don't want to get deleted London branch. There is another way of doing it, squash merge, git squash. So combine all the commits from the source branch into the single merge commit in the destination branch. Also, the third way is git merge no-off, creates merge commit and adds individual source commits to the destination branches. So I will do fast forward merge. So merge pull request. You can see the message is appearing here as merged. So let's go and check in a repository what has been changed. You can see London, Manchester, and master branches. They are all have been merged. That's it for this video. In my next video, I will create a pipeline where I will trigger my test repository to the S3 bucket. Thanks for watching. Goodbye now.